with Derman Skincare on ShopNBC.
Welcome into ShopNBC, everyone. My name is Allison Waggoner. Welcome on in. This hour is going to be all about Stuhrling watches, and here's what's really neat. Stately timepieces, curiously designed, but really classics. And Larry Magen is going to be here with me in the hour. I have to give you a little sneak peek of some of the things that are coming up. Because for those of you that are shopping, oh my gosh, get ready. We have the World Traveler done in the leather strap watch. I have black and I have brown. Surprise pricing. Oh my gosh, $83.43. The 91248 is your item number. And also, for those of you that are shopping, I have a couple things that I want to give you a little sneak peek of. This is the Tourney Alarm GMT leather strap watch. It's $199 introductory price. It's brand new this month, so maybe you haven't seen Larry. Guess what? Coming up in a big way, the 91611 is your item number. Also, the Aphrodite, we have the extra strap as well included today. It is $59.64. That is a surprise price. In the green or in the white, 36 crystals all the way around that heart. It's a customer choice as well. I can't wait for you to see that, and that's coming up a little later in the hour. V91111, $19.88. Larry Magen is the president of North American Operations for Stuhrling Watches. I love saying that. I'm always so honored to sit with him. I'm sitting next to the president of Stuhrling. How are you? How are you today?
It's wonderful. It's always a pleasure to work with you,
You look
Allison.
amazing.
Oh, please. It's amazing what modern medicine can do. Yeah.
He looks tanned. He looks vacationed and rested. Are you ready to really?
I have to be on my best for you, Allison. You know that. I love working with you. It's always a pleasure here in the afternoon. We've got some really nice surprises packed in this show, and this one to lead off the show. I really want to make a strong point here on our Apocalypse Grand. I'm going to let you do your thing, and I want the ladies at home to pay
listen,
special
I'm going to
attention
turn
here.
you loose because this is surprise pricing. You're going to love it. You've never seen it on air at this low price. At $127.42, we have the black. I have to show you all colors. I'm going to turn Larry loose because wait till you see this. Here's your black and your blue and your black. Here is your black. You're going to order this by bezel and then dial, right? And then here is the green, the black and the green. By the way, this is the most limited, but look at the strap on the green. It matches the dial color. Larry, first and foremost, Stuhrling watches are always great classics. This one at 49 millimeters really marries so many things of what Stuhrling is all about.
Well, we're all about respect, Allison. Respect for the art and tradition of the Swiss watchmaking legend. And that goes to every aspect of every timepiece that we make, whether we're talking about the case, the dial work, the movements, the crystal, the straps. I mean, every aspect. And we can talk about each and every one of them. This is our Apocalypse Grand. This is actually from our Apocalypse series in our Epiphany collection. Our Apocalypse series is our most popular series in our entire gallery of timepieces. We have 16 different models in the series. This is the newest in the series. Just came out literally a couple of months ago, not even a couple of months, maybe 6-7 weeks ago. And this is in the 49 millimeter case design, so it's the larger case design. The original Apocalypse was 42. But what we've done here is we've created a brand new rubber strap, and it's a high-grade silicone, custom molded strap. It's the most heavy-duty rubber strap we've ever done. It's fantastic. Okay, we did a Swiss ISA 8172 quartz chronograph movement in this piece, which gives you the day and date. So you have a day and date Swiss ISA chronograph movement. The movement alone makes this a super value with the surprise pricing today, Allison. And I know we're coming off a fabulous Fusion 925 show that you did with Carmela. So there's a lot of ladies out there right now. And I want to make a strong point here to those ladies. This may not be for you. There are ladies out there that like to wear the big sport watches, the boyfriend watches and such. But
oh, come on.
For the men that are into our Apocalypse series, the most popular design that we have, with this surprise pricing, I mean, this has been on ShopNBC already at the $192 price that you see on the screen. This is a tremendous deal. I feel that it's, you know, listen to the right voices and you'll make the right choices. This is as good of a value as we have anywhere in this rotation. This is tremendous. I'm going to show what it looks like on the wrist.
Will you try one on? And I want to show just because here's the thing, ladies. There was this movie I went to go see. Do you know the male star? And I think I said this to you last time. Who jumped on the couch, you know, on the afternoon show? you remember that guy? Okay.
Yeah, TC.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if you're allowed to give his initials. But anyway.
Be careful now. That's my boy, okay?
Okay. Well, he's cute. He's always cute. He's a little short, but he's cute. I just call it like it is. But he did this movie with the girl, the tall blonde girl recently. That was actually really cute. I love to go see movies. And she in the movie had this big watch on the entire, and I could not get my eyes off of it. Look, do not be afraid, ladies, to do a bigger timepiece like this. And I think once you experience, and I say this all the time, but I mean it, Larry is all about respect for the watches. And when you see the style, when you see the architecture, that's just one part of the story here. When you talk about the Isis, quartz that's done in here, you have timekeeping that's brilliant.
Yes.
You'll feel it when you put it on. It's an energy about these watches that you get it home, you open up the box, you're like, wow. And then you start wearing, you're like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, well, once you get one, those potato chips, you can't eat just one,
Right.
People collect, many of our collectors have 30, 40, 50, and more Stuhrling originals. The value is incredible. It is mind-blowing when you get it home. Allison, one of the hottest things happening this year in 2010 in the watch industry is the color green, okay?
I love it.
Lots of green this year, 2010, and we're right on that bandwagon as well. And here with this hunter green dial and the hunter green strap.
7 dozen left.
Yeah, now they're telling us the green is going to be the first to go. It's almost gone now.
You're going to own a Stuhrling watch for $25 on value pay. It's a little kooky. Look at the green.
Well, and see, to me, I love the green, and I grab the green to put it on. But I'm a blue jeans kind of guy. You see me dressed up in my nice suits when I come on the air because I have to dress for the ladies and all that for Allison and the host. But I'm really a blue jeans guy.
You don't
Allison.
dress up for me.
Of course I do.
Come on.
Oh, come on. And Wendy and Melissa and Kendi and all of them. Hey, listen. You
always look good.
Yeah, well,
you got that.
But my point is this: I love blue jeans, and I wear blue jeans most of my life.
You do.
Okay, and for the blue jeans choice, take a look at the one that Allison has on her wrist right now. I mentioned that this design, this case design, is our most popular design. This design is inspired by a very, very high-end Swiss brand, okay? And a lot of companies have been taking their particular spin at this particular look. We've been doing it for about 4 years. We put our own spin on this look, but the signature decagonal bezel, it's a 10-sided bezel. It's not a perfect circle. Our signature Stuhrling S screw heads. You see those black screw heads going around the bezel? They're done in the shape of an S, okay, and they're black PVD coated. Now you see that really smooth sweep on the chronograph? By the way, ladies, if you're new to watchmaking, a chronograph timepiece is nothing more than a separate timing device in your watch. It's like a stopwatch. And you saw how smooth that sweep was? That's because the ISA, the Swiss ISA 8100 series, are their high pulse rate movements. It's 1/5 pulse rate, which means 5 beats per second. If you activate that chronograph, you can literally, I don't know how tight we get, but you can almost count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a high pulse rate. They're 8100 series. It's their top of the line. This is the 8172 with the day and date in addition to the chronograph. So the value is there. Our most popular case design, our Apocalypse in the new 49 millimeter case size. The blue PVD is kind of an electric process blue.
This is a fabulous one.
It's got the
look at the cream,
the brushed finish on top of the bezel with the polished finish on the side. The workmanship in this piece is tremendous, and if there's any of these left going into the show tonight with Jim Skelton,
they won't
believe
last.
me, our Stuhrling Nation audience will gobble these up with this kind of surprise option.
And look, this surprise pricing is huge. And I want to go back to one thing that you said. I know we're going to talk about this later, but when you start to see watches, and you'll hear Larry talk about all the different movements and that type of thing, it's like getting a car and getting all the extras that you ever wanted. They're in that car. That's the way it's gonna run. It's beautiful.
Right.
$127.42. If you want to do the black green, very, very limited now. That surprise price is gonna be the lowest price ever offered on that Apocalypse Grand. Also, I have something for this watch. I just love it. It is just absolutely, to me, it's got class all over it. It's the Madison Avenue. You've named it appropriately as well. It's beautiful. $152.84 introductory price as well. 3 value pay of $50.95. Now, also, for those of you that are shopping, we have the Now Voyager clearance. I believe it's the only clearance item that I have in the entire hour. $124.81.5, a value pay of $24.96. It is a customer choice. I believe it's like something crazy like 5-star rated. Wait till you see that. But we have to go into something that is brand new today. Very first presentation. Love. You are going to love this timepiece. It is the women's skeleton. You've asked for it. Here it is. It's an automatic. Now, I don't think I've ever done this before. It's an automatic for under $100 from Stuhrling. Shut the front door. I mean, this is look at this. All right, here you go. Red, green, or black. I know I'm really excited. Larry.
Well, okay,
Larry,
the color choices.
We've asked for it.
Listen, you know what's funny? I knew this was coming up, and in the presentation on the Apocalypse Grand, you were starting to go to a place where you were saying ladies wear the big watches, and I knew we had this coming up. Now, by the way, this is a 48mm case design, so it's very large. It's intended to be a large, oversized piece for the ladies. Having said that, if you are a guy that likes to wear color, okay, not all guys like to wear a lot of color. Men can wear this too, and I certainly will show what it looks like on my 8-inch wrist. But this is actually intended for the ladies, intentionally oversized for that fashionable oversized look. But it's not just a fashion timepiece. This is a serious, skeletonized, mechanical, automatic timepiece for the ladies. Now, Allison,
you and I have done
a number of shows together, and you know what I'm about to say is true. Stuhrling Original, we have become known in the industry for our skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces.
Yes, absolutely.
But more importantly than that, we have more than 75 different models of skeleton mechanical automatics in our gallery. But more importantly than that, Stuhrling Original, we have become a leader in the watch industry as far as bringing skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces for the ladies. In fact, I saw you were wearing our Aphrodite during the show with Carmela. But now we've done, here's a brand new look at it. You'll see how the dial is done. And for the ladies watching the show, let me explain, if you're new to watchmaking, there's no battery in this watch, Allison.
This is an automatic. Now, I got to say something. An automatic, as Larry was just about to say, you never have to put batteries. It actually winds just by the movement of your arm. But this is where what I love about Stuhrling, and I think that so many of you appreciate. By the way, give us a call in this hour if you'd love to say hi to Larry. But here's what I want to say. You know how you ever think about those car shows and you go and everybody's got the hood up because they want to see what's under. They want to see. They're so proud of how it is put together that they want to showcase it. That's what Stuhrling does. They're so proud. And look at all of the pieces, all of the jeweled movements that are in here.
Yes.
This is, and I'm going to try to put my hands, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to try to move out of the way just so that you can see the blue, so you can see right through it.
Right.
Listen, I can't screw anything. I can't even hit the nail with a hammer on the nail. Look at this.
Well,
I mean, you're getting, look at all
Reed.
this. I mean, look at this. For under $100, this is an automatic.
I know, Allison.
You know what I meant.
For so many years, I do. For so many years, the skeletonized mechanical automatics have been something of pride for the men to wear. It's when you wear a skeletonized mechanical automatic, you're showing your love and appreciation and affection for watchmaking, an art that goes back centuries. This is watchmaking the old-fashioned way, like they used to do 200 years ago, with no battery, no computer chip in the watches. But now, because of Stuhrling Original and other companies that have followed, it's now not just for the guys anymore, it's for the ladies as well. We started about 6 years ago. We introduced our first skeleton mechanical automatic timepiece for the ladies, and now many others have followed. And now the ladies can be taken seriously as well. Hey guys, look at me. It's not just for the guys anymore. A woman that's maybe a real estate woman, a judge, an attorney, a businesswoman walks in and says, look at this, guys.
I was looking for my ruler. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, you're brilliant. Okay, here's the deal. We started with fewer than 100. I have 4 dozen left in each, and that's it. That's the story. $99.75 to value pay of $49.87. Also, brand new this month is the Regatta Meridian. Chronograph, introductory price $217.43. I'm going to keep this one on. I'm not going to take it off. I'm keeping the red one on. I can't believe you did that automatic. Thank you for listening to us. I mean, it's just brilliant. The Madman Skelly, $158.96. Look, do I have all the colors in that? I need to double check that really quickly. I have the blue, the green, the orange, or the red. And
They're going by the colors of the numbers, by the way.
Oh, colors by the numbers, thank you. D91612 is your item number. Now, this next one has been, of course, a classic. No doubt about it. I'm going to show you both opportunities because this one is the men's Uptown Aussie. It's the XL. It's done with a leather strap. Did you see the price? Surprise pricing at $83.43, 5 value pay. Now, since its debut, like boom, 500 out the door. 2 color choices. Your multicolor, which I have here, and by customer demand, here is your yellow. This is a beautiful size piece. I love the elongated case on this Aussie.
Well, Allison, this is our Uptown Aussie XL. Our Aussie series of timepieces has really been a franchise look for Stuhrling Original going back about 4 years now. We've done them in different sizes, different case designs. This is a day and date. It's actually a bilingual day and date. It gives you French and English. This one is set to Thursday the 12th, as you can see, but you can actually set it to the French language and it'll stay on French. But my point is this, okay? This is the newer version, the larger case size. The original Aussie, Uptown Aussie, was 45 millimeters from 12 to 6. This is the 50 millimeter from 12 to 6. Okay. And the look that started it all was the rainbow numerals, and that's where the name Aussie comes from, as in over the rainbow. But here's what I'm saying. When we went to 5 millimeters larger, from 12 to 6, we elongated the case. What we did is we actually curved the case. One of us is going to have to take it off and show the profile. I'm going to take it off.
All right, I'll take it off.
I wear an 8-inch size wrist. Ladies can wear this piece as well because of the leather strap. It immediately will wrap your wrist. On the bracelet version, not true, but on this version, 100% true. Now you see the rainbow numerals that are fanned around the dial. We call those exploding numerals. They're actually individually applied to this dial.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'm sorry?
I didn't know that they were all individually
Well, yes,
applied.
absolutely. There's basically 3 ways you can put the markers on a dial. You can either emboss them into the dial and then top them, or you can actually print them on the dial, or the more expensive way is they're separate pieces that are applied to the dial with little pegs that go through the dial, and they're actually sealed on the back side.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very labor intensive, and that's what you have here. You would never expect it at this price point.
Wow.
Do not be fooled by the price point here, ladies and gentlemen, because there's always a tendency to associate quality with the price. You will be blown away. Now, of course, Allison's showing it against her beautiful black blazer here.
You know what I was just trying to do? I was just trying to figure out how I can
Well, here, if you put my hand
there you go.
There you can actually see, you know, the curvature of the case. And with that curvature, it makes it very comfortable to wear on the wrist. You see the perforated, genuine French leather strap.
I'm going to put my hand by that. Look at the leather strap. It's perforated.
Right.
And then this one is all leather. Wait till you see those. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Pete, I'm so sorry. I just pulled this right out of the shot. Because look at how soft your leather straps feel like butter. And I know that that's the craziest terminology.
No, it's true.
But they feel fantastic. And ladies, again, just, you know, and I throw this in, it's a 22 millimeter strap on this. So, but it feels right. It feels good. And look at it on the guys. Over 500 now gone. By the way, if you want to do, which one's going to be the more limited? The multicolor? Multicolor. I have less than 200.
And I want to say something about this multicolor. You know, the first time I saw it, I was a little bit thrown off because, you know, you see the rainbow numerals and you think, gosh, that looks like a toy for a child.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is actually inspired by an extremely high-end look in the Swiss watch industry. Many companies now are taking their particular whack at this look. And of course, we've chosen to use the jewel tone colors, as you can see on the numerals. Some companies are doing earth tones or pastels. And what we've done to put our own spin on this watch is we are known for our dial work. You see the guilloché soleil pattern. That is a sunray texturization that's not painted on there or printed on there. That is actually embossed with vintage German machines, hydraulic machines, that each dial is struck about 30 times to give you that texturization. And you see the refraction of light like a sunray pattern. That's what we're doing as far as our particular look to back up the exploding rainbow numerals here.
And you know what? Look at the surprise price. It's $83. That is the huge savings off the ShopNBC price. And I hate to talk about price, but there's some times where you go, really? I mean, really, did we do that? 83.43. And look at the size in this. When we talk about millimeters at 49 millimeters and then by 35, you're exactly right, Larry. There wasn't the Aussie that you did that I couldn't wear.
The bracelet version.
Yes.
Because the bracelet version has a solid end-link integration, and so it won't wrap the wrist immediately like the strap does. But I will tell you
But
right now.
I have a 6.5-inch wrist.
Yes, ladies love these Uptown Aussies. It's very
beautiful.
fashionable. You've got a Swiss Ronda movement in here with, and think about it, ladies, when you see these fashion timepieces, many times you see a two-hand movement that gives you hours and minutes, and sometimes you'll even get hours, minutes, and seconds. Rarely do the ladies get hours, minutes, seconds, and a date. This gives you not only hours, minutes, seconds with day and date, but it's a bilingual day and date. You can set it to French. So the movement alone, the Swiss Ronda movement here makes this an unbelievable value. The case itself is blank from a solid bar of 316L stainless steel. You see the triple step design on the bezel. If you give them a little bit of a profile, you can actually see it has a curved top side as well. So that very large Cristerna crystal is actually curved, which is much more expensive to do. The Cristerna crystal actually is the most shatter-resistant crystal in the entire watch industry. It has more strength over a spread surface area than sapphire. And it's proprietary to Stuhrling Original. We're very, very proud of our Cristerna crystals.
And the other thing is, when you're looking at this, understand that case is all done in that black IP plating. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, this is black PVD, which is physical vapor deposition. It's actually more expensive, the black is, than the rose gold or the yellow gold, believe it or not.
Really? I
It's a
wouldn't
black
have thought
IP.
that. See, I would think the gold would be.
Black ionic plating done in a PVD process, which again, is done under very intense heat in a vacuum sealed chamber in order to fuse with the stainless steel. So this is a super value, more than you can possibly realize. I know the men are going to love it, the ladies are going to love it. Great value here today with Allison Waggoner.
It's $16, Larry.
I'm saying.
And $16, you're saying, I'm going to yell it. $16.69. Now think about this. If your husband collects watches and you need a couple gifts for the holidays, look, for $16.69, this is a surprise price. You lock it in now. Here's what always happens. You always get this phone call. You know, because you get the emails and the phone calls too. I really like that. I saw it on surprise price.
I missed it, yeah.
I called today to get it like 3 or 4 days later. Can you get me? And I'm like, no, I can't even get the surprise price. When it's a surprise, it's a surprise. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you want to do it today, lock into that. The multicolor is flying out the door, so if you'd like to do it, just a few dozen there remaining. The yellow also available, $16.69 on the 5 value pay. Also, coming up, this is from NYC2. It's a chrome diopside tennis bracelet. It sells at every single time. Look at the color of that chrome diopside.
Gorgeous.
Just want to fall. That is just absolutely gorgeous. 3 value pay. And that's going to be coming up here tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern right here on ShopNBC.
Wow.
J320 something something something. 351. Did you like that? I can't. Some people can look at those numbers and remember them for always. Sometimes I don't even read them right. You know, I'm honest. Honest as day is long. Here's the men's Madison Avenue. It is $152.84. It is 3 value pay of $50.95. V90915 is your item number. I have the rose tone. I also do have, and let me show you the color choices. If we can we do this all together so I can go all of this? 2 have the black leather bands. So you would simply order this in the silver tone, or you would do silver tone and black, or black and silver tone. And then we also do have the silver tone and the rose.
So
Now,
they're
that's
going
gorgeous.
dial color, case color.
Dial color and case color.
So the silver tone would be the blue hands. The black silver tone is the black dial. And then, of course, the silver tone rose tone is the rose gold with the brown strap. Okay,
so this is introductory price at $152.84. More have just been brought into stock. This is an automatic. Do you remember we just were talking about an automatic, that it's something that you never have to wind, that it has all of your movements in it. Larry, this happens to be one of my favorite watches of all.
Well, can I say something? I joined Stuhrling Original 6 years ago when I relocated from Los Angeles to New York for the company. And the very first Stuhrling Original watch I ever owned from the company, is our Madison Avenue. We actually call it our Madison Avenue campaign watch, but nevertheless, this is the model right here, and
Wow,
this
look
is,
at that.
and I still have mine. I left mine at home on this trip, but this is the Madison Avenue campaign, the rose gold, 16 karat rose gold with the brown strap. It's a genuine French leather strap. It's got an alligator embossing to it. But you talk about class, you talk about elegance. Now, they're saying, you know, just arrived, introductory price. This piece goes back 6 years on ShopNBC, but every time it's reintroduced with a new SKU, it is reintroduced at a new introductory offer. But my point is, this is a classic. A lot of people talk about Stuhrling Original. Hey, don't forget the classics, because the last 2 or 3 years, we've gone very heavy into our sport watches and the bigger, chunkier watches. We still do the classics. And when they say, you know, don't forget us, they're talking about this. This is what Stuhrling Original was known for years, was the classic, vintage, dressy, boardroom style of pieces. Now, here's that case back shot. This is an exhibition case back, but I want you to take special notice here. There's no battery in this timepiece, ladies, but also, if you give them a little profile of that case back, you see the screws in the 4 corners? It's not a pop-off case back, it's a curved case back. If you show them the profile, you'll see it's very slight. See it right there? It's curved against the wrist for that extra comfort, but look at the case design. The shoulders for the lugs sloping off the case make this so elegant. Beautifully well-proportioned to no-shape case, kind of blown out like a pickle barrel. And then this is what Stuhrling Original has become known for, our dial work. You see that hydraulic guilloche soleil pattern in the center, which gives you that sunray effect coming off the center. And then out beyond the minute track, you'll see kind of a swirled sunray there. This dial has been struck, again, more than 30 times by those vintage German machines. And again, all of those Arabic numerals for the hour markers are individually applied to the dial. This is class, this is elegance, this is grace, this is vintage Stuhrling Original, Allison.
And you know, when you look, and I want to show you the back of the strap too, because even the way that they've done this is a dual
push button dual deploying clasp.
Yeah, and when you look at this on the back, I want to show it to you. It looks like the leather band is just done as a leather band. There's your push button, and you simply set it, and then you just put it on and off. Again, another one of those little fine details that Stuhrling does that really makes them stand out as one of the most exceptional watch companies. And by the way, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to say hello to Larry in this hour. Give us a call. You know, over 260 now gone. I think we have fewer than less than that remaining. For those of you that are looking at this today, I want to tell you a quick story. You don't even know the story. When I was working in a different industry, there was a man that I knew that wore a very similar watch, and I always thought he must make $9 gazillion.
Oh yes,
because that watch is so classic and so elegant. It had kind of like you know, like a mystery, an air about it that was so beautifully done. You go, that is one of those watches that you have to know where it came from. There's a story behind it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely so. This is actually inspired by a very high-end Swiss brand. We've done our own thing with it, but you're getting a mechanical automatic, no battery, with quick set day and quick set date. You see the day aperture up there at the 12 o'clock position up at the top, and at the bottom we have what we refer to as a roulette-style date wheel. That's where you have the alternating colors, black, white, black, white. When you get to the first of the month, the number 1 is done with a red background, just to, you know, show you.
So interesting.
Well, you know, if you stop and think about it, with 31 potential calendar days, if you're alternating black and white, there's going to have to either be 2 whites in a row or 2 blacks in a row. So if you take the 1 and make it red, like on a roulette wheel, you have the green, you know, well, then you can have 15 whites, 15 blacks, and 1 red. So the first of the month is marked by a red. It's kind of cool. But it's a roulette-style date wheel, very classy, very dressy, Allison.
And today, if you'd like to do it, it's $50.95 on the 3 value pay. By the way, let me just give you the heads up. If you want to do the silver tone and rose tone, which Larry has on, you have 3 dozen now remaining. If you want to do the black and the silver tone, 3 dozen now remaining, and the silver tone with the silver tone, fewer than 6 dozen now remaining, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the story. It's the only one like it in the hour, too. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Okay, we should move on. We have a bunch of things to take a look at, but this is the tournée. This is brand new this month. Did I say that correctly?
Tournay.
Tournay.
They don't have the accent on the graphics. I don't think they can do that, but there's a little accent mark over the first E for
Well, then I
Tournay.
would have had it because I'm all into the accent marks.
I know,
Listen,
I know.
at $199.48.
It's live television, Allison.
Well, listen, trust me. I just said last hour. I told everybody last hour when I went to Italy when I was in college. I stayed in a convent for a year. And that's a true story.
Really? Okay.
But I can't believe that I just told everybody that. So it is very live TV.
Were you being punished? Or,
That
I mean,
wasn't.
you know, I don't know.
No, I had a blast.
I'm joking. Come on.
It was my reason for staying out every night. They locked the doors at 5 o'clock every day, so you couldn't come back in after like 5 or it was actually 9. I think that they actually locked the doors. Anyway, 3 value pays. This is the second time you've only seen it. It's $199.48. One of these, one great color, one great style. You have to show this close because there's so much going on here.
Well, this is brand new. This is a brand new model for us. It's our Tournay. It's from our Olympian series in our Sportsman's collection. Take a look, the carbon fiber dial. You actually have a carbon fiber unidirectional ratcheting bezel. Wow, that's a mouthful. But the bottom line is the bezel turns. It's a separate timing device. It's got the acrylic cover over the carbon fiber with the printed numerals in it. The movement in this is fantastic. This is the Swiss ISA 8173 day and date GMT alarm movement, which means you can actually set, right now you see at the 10 o'clock position, it's pointed to off. That's telling you the alarm is off. You can set your alarm with the pushers, and you use the hand, you see the pointer hand that's pointing straight up to 12 with the red arrow tip?
Yes.
That's your alarm setting hand. So if you turn it on, when it gets to 12 o'clock, it's gonna give it a little beep, 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 beep. Admittedly, it's not loud, but it's kind of cool. It also has a GMT hand, which right now, you see it's pointing down there by the 7 o'clock position. That tells you you can set it as a secondary time zone. Okay?
And also, this is carbon fiber. Look at the bezel, guys. Look how super cool the bezel even has the carbon fiber.
Yeah, and look at this beautiful, this leather strap, and it's got like a satin finish, and it's kind of mimicking the carbon fiber. You see how it kind of glistens? I'm going to give them a quick wrist shot, guys. We're running out of time here, just because it's a 49 millimeter case design, but this is a great sport watch here. Nice luminescence there as well.
Go ahead. I'm gonna like this is brilliant. I know we only have 20 seconds left.
Look at this.
Well, I have 3 dozen. 3 dozen if you want it. $199.48. We don't even have to be here for. I mean, this is gorgeous. 15 millimeter, 9.5 inch leather strap done. 26 millimeters on the strap across. This is really stunning piece. We could spend 10 minutes on that.
Yeah, you need to, because it has a lot of complications. We didn't even talk about the day and date.
We're going to continue to move on. If you want to check out the ShopNBC.com page, you can. You know, a lot of people shop from on the web. They find the pieces that they want.
Absolutely.
They look for the ideas. They find all of the pieces and the hours and shop. It's so simple to shop on ShopNBC.com. We have the Now Voyager. And this is one that I think you're going to want to look at. If you're looking for a classic Stuhrling piece, but you want it at an exceptional value today, it's $124.81. You're going to save more than $50 off this today. 5 value pay for $24.96. You've made it a customer choice, so that's brilliant as well. Let me show you the color choices really quickly if I can. Are you guys ready? Take a look. I have this in the blue, which is in my hand, the black, which is in the center, and then we also do have what we're calling the silver tone as well.
Going by the dial color.
Yeah, by the dial color. Blue is the most, wow, I have 2 dozen left in the blue? Okay, 2 dozen now left in the blue. First of all, the Voyager is really an interesting piece.
Well, our Voyager is from our Adventurer series, is a world timer. Darling, let's not ask for the moon, we have the stars.
Yes.
But in any case, if you know that famous line.
I do.
This is our Now Voyager. This is a world timer. You see the 24 major time zones are represented by the accepted cities as you go around the flange. There's London and Paris. It tells time around the world. This is truly an amazing offer today on this clearance opportunity right here. You can see the kind of the world atlas that's embossed or actually struck into the dial itself. But feel the heft of this, Allison. This is amazing. Feel the solid link bracelet that we have on this piece. You're going to be blown away. You're not going to believe when you get this home that I really picked this up for this particular price. It's amazing. Again, a world timer will tell you the time all around the world. If you're in New York and you want to know what time it is in Paris, you just rotate the flange by this little crown over here at the 8 o'clock position, and it's hard for me to do it while I have it on, but it will rotate. You see how the flange is rotating as I turn it, but I'm not doing it very well. But there it is, guys. We're running short, but I can actually demonstrate if you like, but it's...
Please do. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's do it. You can do it in a minute. I have faith in you.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You know, when you want to read the time around the world, you can just rotate the flange. What you're going to do is you're going to rotate. You see those 24-hour markers as you go around the dial? The 17, 15, 16, 17. You just line it up to where you are on your hour hand, and then you can, once it's lined up, you can see, okay, it's 1700 at Moscow. It's very easy to do. You do get instructions with it. This is your GMT hand, so you can actually set a secondary time zone in addition to your major time zone. So you can have LA and New York, or New York and London, whatever you want to do. And then in addition to your second time zone, you have the 24 time zones around the world. But look at the heft.
Wow. Blue is going to be most limited. I'm going to give you quick 48 millimeters on this. I'll show you really quickly with a ruler in case you don't do millimeters like some of us don't. There is the millimeter. I mean, honestly, gorgeous piece. Look at the bracelet that's done all the way around. You have your
push button.
Yes. Oh, this is a push button.
Push button, flip lock, safety clasp. You have to open up this flip lock. But here's the thing. Let's not forget, this is a mechanical automatic timepiece, not a quartz at this price. There's the exhibition case back right there. Thank you, Allison. But it is a mechanical automatic. It's an amazing value.
Well, for 124, I've told you in this hour, there are some surprises. Larry doesn't come in quite often enough, so we have jam-packed these hours. That's why we're going quick, we're going fast. We want you to be there and stay tuned. This is the Voyager at 124.81. Blue is going to be the most limited. It is V91303 is your item number. Also, the Uptown Aussie XL, very popular at $83.43. That multicolor really hopping out the door. So if you'd like to do it, it's on 5 value pay of $16.69. Also, the men's Madison Avenue. These are really smoking out this hour. I just think they're stunning. And a lot of people are buying multiples, I'm being told.
At these prices, why not? I mean, it's just tremendous. Get one for yourself and one for a gift.
Well, we're going to go to the Regatta Meridian. And for those of you that are shopping, for those of you that are looking today for a great timepiece, you know, there's so many different looks with Stuhrling, but this happens to be one that is very stately with a coin edge. We'll talk about the bezel all the way around. Gorgeous. $217.43 introductory price for value pay of $54. Now, this is brand new. This was this month. Isn't it brand new this month?
Well, here's the story. These are two new brand new executions. We came out with the Regatta Meridian about 2 months ago in the chronograph version, which is what we're seeing here, but we had Silvertone, the Silvertone Black and Silvertone whatever, Silvertone. But these are two brand new executions, both done in rose gold, 16 karat rose gold layered case, brown and black. So you have rose gold brown, rose gold black. You just order as black and brown. But this is from our Regatta series in our water sports collection, one of our most popular series. Now, it has an overall dive look to it, like a diver's look, but it's more of a yachtsman's look. In other words, you could take this from the water right into the boardroom. And one of the reasons for that is the very graceful and elegant bezel. Typically on a dive style watch, you're going to get a bezel that's 6 or 7 millimeters wide. Here you have one that's a little under 5 millimeters wide, and take a look at how it's done right there. It's a debossed bezel, and then it's enamel filled. So that bezel, which is what goes around the dial, it does rotate, by the way, it's got an empty channel. They fill it with enamel, and it's got the inlaid wave patterns in there, and then it's polished flush. Very intense, labor intensive to do that, but absolutely stunning. Now, as far as the movement itself, okay.
Let's talk about that.
This is the Swiss Ronda. Here we go. The Swiss Ronda 5040D chronograph movement. So what you have is you have a 1/10 of a second indication down there at the 6 o'clock position. If you stop it now with the top pusher, Allison, and then reset it with the bottom pusher, Okay, now you go ahead and activate it again. You'll notice, you see the 1/10 of a second indication going, whipping around down there at 6 o'clock? It's a chronograph watch, which means it's a stopwatch, but it's the Swiss Ronda 5040D, world-class Swiss movement here. You have add and split functionality, 1/10 of a second, and 10-hour counter, 6 joules in this movement. Typically, you do not get any joules in a quartz movement. This is world-class, and that solid end link, that it's a rubber bracelet, so high-grade silicone. But look at that end link integrated to the case, not the steel link with the Stuhrling logo, but feel how solid that is, Allison. It's perfect case integration. Then you've got the stainless steel.
This is what
right. Exactly.
This is what Larry's talking about right here.
Perfect
this is not
case.
Silicone. Can you hear it?
Right, it's got the steel. It's got the steel insert and covering. But then here you have the high-grade silicone. You do have the diver's flip-lock safety clasp with the push button. World-class movement, and like I said, Allison, from the water right into the boardroom.
Now this chocolate color is dreamy. By the way, the chocolate is going to be the most limited.
It should go with what I'm wearing, but I grabbed the black. No, I got the black. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Black goes with everything.
I heard you loud and clear.
No, black goes with everything.
But look, for $54.36, I want to talk about something, and maybe I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but I want to talk about these jeweled movements.
Sure.
I get more questions about, are they actually gemstones? Are they not gemstones? And they are gemstones.
Well, what they use corundum. It's lab-created rubies.
Right.
And they've been doing it since the early 1900s. And they're little tiny gemstones that are used in friction points inside the movement to reduce friction between the metal parts. You have to understand, in quartz movements, which is what this is, there's a battery and a computer chip. It's not like the mechanical automatics. And with quartz movements, 99.9% of quartz movements throughout the whole world are made with plastic parts, okay? But the Swiss Ronda StarTech series is made with all metal parts. So even in a quartz movement, you're getting 6 joules, which is, shows you the elitism of the movement that we have in this piece here. For our Regatta series, nothing but the best. The Meridian here at 49 millimeters, tremendous presence on the wrist, a boardroom style piece. It does have a screw down crown, by the way, which goes to the make of the timepiece. The crown is that little knob that Allison is pointing to right now. She's unscrewing it so you can pull it out to set your watch. Now, even if you're not going to use this to go swimming or in the water, whatever, okay, it goes to the make of the timepiece. The majority of timepieces in the world have what we call push-pull crowns, which most of our timepieces as well have the push-pull crowns. But when you're going to an extra step, you want to go to the screw-down crown, and this gives you 100 meters of water resistance. You do have that, proprietary Cristerna crystal on this piece, which gives you the shatter resistance. So it's just gorgeous, Allison. I'm all excited about this. This is one of our new pieces for 2010. Everybody's saying 2010 is the year of Stuhrling Original. This is what they're talking about.
Oh, it
this is the new Stuhrling Original in 2010, the Regatta Meridian.
And for those of you that are on the line, thank you so much for all of your calls. I wanted to say a couple different things. Number one, if you're looking for a watch that you maybe never tried any one of the Stuhrling pieces, welcome on into ShopNBC. This is a perfect time to do it because of the introductory price. It's a price that doesn't stay for very long, just when an item is new for a very limited time. Also, the value pay. I shop on value pay. Do you shop on value pay?
Oh, are you kidding?
Well, I mean, for $54, you're getting a watch home that's absolutely brilliant. You're starting to wear it. Value pay is interest-free. When you call, all you simply do with one of your credit cards is when you make that purchase, tell them, they say, I want to take advantage of the 4 value pay, because trust me, not everything all the time is on 4 value pay.
Well, that's what's so brilliant about ShopNBC, because for anybody watching who's not familiar, maybe you're new to ShopNBC, you're new to Stuhrling Original, ShopNBC really is the #1 watch retailer in America. It has become the watch destination, and for companies like ours, Stuhrling Original, there's really no better place to be. Even at $200.17 or $217.43, it's a tremendous value, but we understand, and so does ShopNBC, that not everybody can afford to drop $200 on a timepiece. But ShopNBC makes it affordable, and for a lot of people who otherwise may not be able to afford a fine timepiece like this, they make it doable. I can own a watch that really is, I said ShopNBC price $238, but our MSRP is more than double that. You're getting like a $500-600 timepiece, and you're able to do it because you can do it with the value pays. And that's what's so fantastic and makes ShopNBC such a fabulous place to shop.
And this Regatta Meridian is brand new this month. I know there's been some other versions, but this one's brand new this month. $54.39. Brown and black. I have 4 dozen left in each. They're selling equally. This is really cool.
People are going to be blown away by this piece.
If you've always done black, you do now the brown. If you always do, some brown rose tones, you always now you can do the black. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Are you ready to move on? We have the Mad Men Skelly. It's automatic.
Yeah.
The color on this is brilliant.
Right. They're going the colors by the hour markers, the numbers. You see the 11, 12, and 1, and then the baton indices at the bottom there. They're going. That's how they're calling the color. So even though this gives you the blue, it's actually orange. You're ordering by the color numbers.
I know, but wait a minute. Is this the first skeletonized dial that you've done?
Well, we're known for our skeletonized
in
mechanical.
This Madman.
But yes, the Madman was the single biggest model launch we had last year in 2009. It's actually called the Madman, not the Madmen. We'll have to. I guess as a group, these are all the Madmen. Okay.
Yeah.
But this model is actually the Madman Skelly. My point is this, guys. Okay, it was a big hit in 2009, and then we came out with 4 or 5 models since then, like the Madman Traveler, the Madman Chrono,
right.
the Madman Traveler. Okay, but now the brand new, we debuted it at the JCK show just 2 months ago, the new Madman Skelly, and we put it out there big and front and center, not just because it's a 3-hand skeleton. This is also a new movement for Stuhrling Original because it's a 3-hand skeleton with a date wheel. You see right over there at the 3 o'clock position, the number 12, okay? That would be the date that you're gonna go by. But if we actually rotate the hours and minutes, you'll see the date wheel actually, rotate around. So to get a skeletonized movement that gives you hours and minutes and seconds with a date wheel is extremely rare. Go online, go out there in the world, try to find a skeletonized movement with a date wheel. Almost impossible to find. Brand new movement, tremendous opportunity, and this is a big piece, and that's where it gets its name, the Madman.
Okay, which one do you want? You want the blue?
Well, did we
blue
explain
on.
the colors real quick?
Yeah, please do,
Okay.
because
I'll put the
here's
blue.
what's happening. A lot of you are calling in. If you are a collector, you
Look
are
how big
getting
this
more
is.
than one. It's introductory price at $158.96. I mean, I would say get more than one.
This is probably too big for the ladies, okay? You
want me to try one on?
You can, but I'm going to tell you something. Unless you want to just wear it loose and kind of for fun,
right.
It's really too big.
I'll give you my
Because
opinion.
let me say this. This is 53 millimeters from 12 to 6. It is 63 millimeters from lug to lug. It's got an aggressive curvature to form to your wrist. It's so comfortable on the wrist. You see the steel inserts in that high-grade silicone rubber strap. You look at the polishing. You see the faceting on the 316L stainless steel case where you've got a satin finish on top, but then you see that crescent moon facet on the side right there. High polish for contrast. Look at the aggressive curvature of the crystal as well. Extremely expensive to do. Curved case is also much more expensive. And then on top of it all, Stuhrling Original, we are known for our skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces. You don't want to miss this. This is a head turner.
And
really
by the way, it is too low. I have a 6.5-inch wrist, so guys, even if you have a 6.5-inch wrist, it might be a bit big. Let's go through the color choices. The one that you have on, Larry, is going to be the most limited. That's your blue.
The blue, they're going by the color numbers.
Wow, I have less than 7 dozen of each one.
Okay.
Then it's gone.
If you like that yellow dial, I know there's a lot of people out there that do like to collect yellow dials. You would order it as green because of the green numbers. Then if you like the blue dial, you're going to order it as orange because of the orange numbers. And then if you like the silver and black dial, you're going to order it as red.
So there's the green.
Here's the green with the yellow and gray dial. Here's the orange with the blue and black dial, kind of purplish blue, by the way. And then for the red, it's got a silver and black dial, a silver and charcoal dial with the red numerals. You see the red bolts in the 4 corners of the dial. And real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rotate this around so you can see what I'm talking about on the date wheel here. It's fantastic. A brand new movement, our 90001 movement here. We're going to come in tight.
Wow, this is, wait till
Okay.
you see even the back on
Yeah,
this.
here we go, guys. You see how the date wheel is turning, and the date wheel is skeletonized as well. You don't find this movement out there. It's a new movement in the industry. We're popping it out there. We're debuting it. We had it front and center at the JCK. Everybody was looking at it. We put it in our new big hit of the year, the Madman timepiece, the Madman Skelly. This is a head turner. I have a couple of them, but not the Skelly yet, but I'm going to get one.
And you have the automatic back as well.
Exhibition
case back.
That's correct.
Sorry about
and
that.
Allison, you bring up a good point to raise that, because not only is the case curved, but the case back with the screws in the four corners is also curved. Look at that beautiful rotor design that's completely skeletonized, and you can even see the engraved scroll work on what's remaining of that rotor. Again, for anybody new to watches out there, there's no battery in this timepiece. It's running off of a spring, like the way it used to be in the old days, okay? It's watchmaking the old-fashioned way. And
Look
there's
at
the
that.
screws in the corner, guys. It's not a pop-off. And
Look
that
at
case
even the
back-
rotor.
Yeah.
Look at the way the rotor goes around.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. This is absolutely stunning. All right, let me turn this around again really quickly because I want to show you the front of this. This one, again, is going to be your green when you are ordering it. We'll keep going through the color choices for you. I almost choked. Did you notice that?
No. I'm sorry.
You're so excited.
You're on
I
your
could have
own.
gone down and you would say, I don't know what she fell over.
No, you're on your own. I'm too excited.
$79.48. It's introductory price of $158.96.
All right.
Stay right there on the line for
Get
that.
ready to light up
Red,
the phone
green,
lines.
orange, or
All right.
blue.
Well, now we're going to light up the phone lines with this. If you're not on the line, you better get on the line quick. Get ready.
Here we go. This is the Aphrodite Delight. It's got interchangeable straps as well. More just have arrived, and it is on. Oh, here we go. We're talking about the Aussie first. Sorry, $83.43, 5 value pay of $16.69. That is the Uptown Aussie XL. We'll talk about that. I was so excited I hopped in right into this Aphrodite.
Well, this is like a giveaway coming up right here. So I don't know what our quantities are, but you're going to have to, this is, here's a throwaway right now.
If you want to do this in the green or in the white, you're going to need to make the call right now because this is an automatic, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
And this is done with the interchangeable straps. Now, here's what happens. You're both going to get a white, is that correct?
Right.
And then with the one, you are either going to choose, oh no, you always get the black.
Right. No matter which color you order, whether it's the, the white or the green, you're going to also get a black satin twill coverage
Okay,
strap. So you can change the look from daytime to evening or from casual to dress. So you can either get the white that has the white Swarovski crystals that go around that freeform heart, or you can order the green that comes with the green strap and the green Swarovski crystals.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Right. But if you have what Allison is showing you here with the green version, this is the white. And the nice thing about the white, by the way, and I'm sure that'll be the first to go, is that the Swarovski crystals being white gives you that faux diamond effect. It gives
sure
you
does.
the look of diamonds here. But here's the key. Yes, it's gorgeous. Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, all of those things. But you're getting a skeletonized mechanical automatic timepiece. I'm not even going to say the price. I'll let you deal with that. But this is really a throwaway. This is no battery in the watch. I want the ladies to take a look at this. If you've never owned a Stuhrling original timepiece, I'm speaking to you right now. We have sold thousands. This is our Aphrodite Delight. There's the name on the right-hand side of the case back as well. But no battery. It's running off of a mainspring. And, it wasn't that long ago, Allison, that to get a mechanical automatic under $200 was an amazing thing. Then under $100 was incredible. Well, this is a skeletonized mechanical automatic, which is even more expensive because it's more labor intensive. You cut away all of the extraneous metal parts, and then you decorate what's remaining. So here's your green choice right here. For ladies that have, let's say, the peridot jewelry, that like the peridot earrings and bracelets, the green will be a great choice. The white with the black extra strap will go with everything.
This is brilliant. I've been wearing this, and I have to show it to you on it.
And again,
it's just one of those pieces at 35 millimeters. It's the right size. I can't believe it's $59.
Yeah.
3 value pay of under $20. First of all, look at the big heart. You have all those crystals that go around the inside of those. Here we go. We have fewer than 150 now in each one. Those are Swarovski crystals.
Yes.
But look at the way that it's cut open in the
Yes.
center in a heart design. Look at the numbers. Look at the dial material on this. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Well, again, Allison, for so many years, it's been the men that have been wearing the skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces. And believe me when I tell you, we get we're known for that, but we get a lot of ladies that do buy the men's skeleton mechanicals from us, and they wear the men's version. But some ladies, just flat out say, I'd like a more feminine. So here we've done it with a feminine orientation with the nice 35 millimeter kind of donut-shaped case with the convex sides. You have the beautiful teardrop lugs.
And I love where you put the crown on it.
Yes, the beautiful little onion-style crown or pumpkin-style crown at the 4 o'clock position.
Yeah, you know what I love about that? Because I'm on the computer a lot during the day, doing research for the shows, emailing customers, and one of the things I don't like is I don't like a big crown, or if I have a watch on that has a crown, I find myself taking it off and setting it down. This is, look how comfortable this is. You're not gonna have a crown coming into where your hand is. I wanna show you one more time the difference, if you don't mind, Pete. I'm gonna put both of these here because here's the green and here's the white. Look at it with the black strap. By the way, these are all interchangeable. They have an interchangeable pin that's done on the inside.
Quick
the
change,
satin material on the outside of, guess what? Genuine, oh wait, here it is, genuine leather. It's absolutely beautiful. Also, let's talk about this. Its water is 5 ATM, which is 165 feet. I mean, really, this isn't, we had 4 colors, we're down to 2. At this price, you guys are picking up more than one. And here's the thing. If you've enjoyed great timepieces, whether you're a man or you're a woman, doesn't matter, for years, and now you want to do your grandson, your granddaughter, your sister, your cousin, you want to get them up to date with a great automatic timepiece, this is going to be your way to go. It's under $60.
Well, and I want everybody,
brilliant.
don't be fooled by the price. When you get it home, you're going to be blown away. You won't believe you got such a serious timepiece at such an affordable price. This is a serious fine timepiece here. It's a skeletonized mechanical automatic. It goes to show your affection and appreciation for watchmaking, and you can say, hey guys, look, it's not just for you anymore. I've got it too. It's done with a feminine orientation. You can see the pallet fork over there at the 9 o'clock position, kind of like an upside down woodpecker that's releasing power from the mainspring into the drivetrain on the regulator wheel. But my point is, that's a lot of words, I understand that, but you can see the inner workings. That makes it a conversation piece. Also, these make great gift items because skeleton mechanicals have what we call the wow factor. They play so much more expensive. No one will ever guess that you paid this price for it, Allison. And even the little etched hearts going around the perimeter of what's remaining on the dial.
Okay, fewer than 100 in white. This may not make, I know you're back tonight. What time are you back tonight?
We're going to be 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern time.
These won't be
I
here.
don't expect these to be available in that show tonight with Jim. That's more of a men's audience at night.
But they will, price-wise, at $59.64. Hop on board for these. More have just arrived, but we're down to the final. The blue is now sold out. The pink is now sold out. White and green. White, a lot of you are saying yes and getting 2 or 3. Here's the other thing I talk about all the time. I know we're almost out of time and the hour is almost over. But really importantly, now is your time to order more than one, because before the holidays start, get the surprise pricing.
And I want to make, whereas your time is winding down, it's been a great hour, I want to make a special appeal to the ladies that have never bought a Stuhrling original. If you've never owned a Stuhrling original, there's no battery in this watch. This is a tremendous pricing opportunity for you to put your toe in the water and see what Stuhrling is all about. You will be blown away. There's no battery in this timepiece. It's watchmaking the old-fashioned way. It's a very serious timepiece. We want you to have it. If you're new, you've never owned a Stuhrling, please come on board, check us out, see what you think of it. And of course, ShopNBC backs everything up with their return policy.
With a 30-day money-back guarantee. Larry, look at the numbers. Almost 5,000 now gone. I have fewer than 200 remaining. White will be the first to go. If you'd like it, give us a call. Brand new to ShopNBC. Great time. Great watch to be your first one. V91111. The number couldn't be better either, 911.
Well, you say almost 5,000, but most of those have come in the last 13 months here, but we're at a higher price than this as well, Allison.
And if you want to do it, $19. We've broken it up on the value pay, $19.88. V91111. I know you're back at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight with Jim.
Is it 6 p.m.?
When did we say?
No, I think it's 9 p.m.
9
Eastern.
p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern, that's why
I'll come at 6 if you want me to.
Well, you can hang out. Maybe we'll, Listen, next hour coming up, it's all about shop beauty and also body blade. Coming up, stick around. Lisa Bass right around the corner.